Alright, welcome to another exciting edition. Pyro stunned, amazing, spectacular, extraordinary, unique, controversial edition of the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am Marcus and I'm joined by
Lord Manny. Hey, hey!
Ho ho! Welcome to another edition of this fantastic show. Manny, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm living my best life. No, I'm okay. You know.
You're living your best life. So you're a 15-year-old girl now, using that phrase.
Hey, I am, alright? Deep down inside, I think we're all little 15-year-old girls just trying to come out and realize who we really are. Oh. I should have did my entrance by walking out this closet right here behind me. Oh, you can't see it. You got the Skype background up, huh?
Yeah, I've got the Skype background.
Well, I changed my setup, and now that my closet is behind me, and I should have just did an entrance of me just walking out that closet. All right, welcome everybody to the show.
So basically, you'd be coming out the closet.
I'll be coming out the closet on every single episode. It would get us the views we need, the traction. Shout out to the chat. Grunge Smurf, I know you're there. We'll do our best to answer questions in the chat. I know I fail at this every single week, but Manny does his best to keep on top of it. Because I just talk too much, and I'm thinking more in the moment than about questions that were asked or could have been asked. Actually, I'm going to turn off my fan because I forgot that was on.
Are you sure you want to turn that off? Because you normally die on these shows.
I'm willing to die for this shit, Manny. I'm willing to die for this.
Just remember that, fans. He's willing to die for you. Just remember that. Ride together,
die together. Bad YouTube show for life. I don't know. I'm done. I have nothing else to say. So we're going to start with the first topic of the show. Ship order 90-day no-compete contracts have expired. Therefore, they are free to do whatever, and I'm going to say this without cursing, the hell they want. And I believe most of them have probably made a decision where they're going to go, and most people have done arrangements and plan on showing up on whether it's Impact or New Japan. Probably not New Japan because they can't get there, but or AEW. Manny, what do you believe is going to happen with all this released talent once they're free tomorrow?
I honestly think the majority of them are going to turn up at Slammiversary. I feel like this probably one of the easiest places to go because I don't think AEW are looking to hire that many people that are ex-WWE guys. But I think they're going to be very selective with the ones that actually got released. And I think the big fish. I think the big fish of Rusev is going to be delayed because he's got COVID.
God damn it! That's the one everybody cared about. That's the one I cared about. That's the one I wanted to see. I'm really zoomed in right now. I'm like looking at my thing and I'm like, why am I so zoomed in? Anyway. It's going to stay this way, guys. You got to be all up in my nostrils. Yeah, and I feel like it would have been amazing if AEW would have came on, with a Dynamite episode and they're doing stuff and after Cody fights Sonny Kiss or somewhere in there. I'm just making storylines up. And then Rusev come out. It would be absolutely amazing. I would be floored by it. But, it's not going to happen.
The big fish, that's the big fish. I think the Good Brothers, they've already announced that they're going to Impact. And they've got that side deal where they can go to New Japan, I think.
Yep.
Well, I don't know where anyone else is going.
Whether it's Primo and Epico or... I feel like I'm missing somebody. Or EC3. I feel like one of these guys are going to show up, and it will be exciting. And it would really give AEW their bump in their ratings war, so they don't just have to claim the demographic, and that they can just talk about they won. Because I'm so sick of hearing
the pettiness of we won it, we won this demographic. What? Yeah, but overall counts. Demographics don't get you the presidency.
Yeah. Actually, in this country, it do. The delegates help you win the presidency, and the popular vote does not actually have to win. But it's bullshit either way.
So they are going that way then.
They just seem to have went that way. Yeah, they went the full. Yeah, I won the popular vote. Yeah. All right, whatever. But I'm rooting for people to show up. I'm hoping people do get their jobs. I'm really interested if anybody, what's the term? Show up. I wasn't the term I was going to use or the idea. I lost my thought mid-sentence. There was something else I was interested in. Whatever. So, you ready to move on and talk about Monday Night Raw? What's up, Chris?
Yep.
Wes? How you guys doing in the chat? I can see who joined the chat, and I can see them chatting. It's just the problem is most of the time I never look over and be like, what did they ask? I don't think Eric's in the chat either.
Well, I think Eric's working now.
Unbelievable. How dare he goes to work. I'm out of work. Oh, no. I got the wrong graphic up. It's like saying we'll be back. Oh, no. Oh, God. Wow, I never uploaded the other one. Here we go. Well, anyway, guys, we'll be back. It's just gonna stay up there. I never put the other image up. So we are screwed.
Did you not make an image?
No, I did. It's just that I never actually put it up. So maybe I do this live. Let's see if I can do this live.
Okay, so what's going on, chat?
Yeah, check out the chat while I fix this.
Marcus, apparently your beard is glistening.
Oh, thank you. I use some cheap ass oil every single time just to make sure it glistens the right way. I don't want to come in this show looking like I have a dry
pull on that beard.
Well, didn't we used to say he used to get sprayed with a hose or something?
Yeah.
Before he came out? Alright, does everybody see? Is it correct? It should say Monday Night Raw. If not, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I can't believe I did that. Like, I had it all set up. Always have everything pre-set up. But I blame, number one who I blame, my job and that phone call I just had. It threw me off. And so now I blame everybody but myself. So moving on to Monday Night Raw. Manny, what are your thoughts on the latest edition of Monday Night Raw?
It was basically a crap sandwich. Like, it was good. It was good on both ends, but then the middle was so like, what just happened? So like, I'm honestly so bored. Like, I might actually go back and actually do work. That's how like boring I found it.
Oh no, please don't do work. Don't do work. And Manny, here's my question about your crap sandwich. When people say they have a crap sandwich, so is the crap? You're not saying the crap was in the middle, but the crap was the actual bread of the sandwich.
No. The crap was the middle.
Okay.
The bread was probably the best part of the show.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Just, I want to make sure that the crap is the crap. Like, if you're eating a crap sandwich, to make sure you spread it and really eat that shit. No pun intended. So, I thought Monday Night Raw was a solid show. It was nothing spectacular. It seemed like they had everything already in place. Nothing like was going to change. They already had the pay-per-view for the horror show Extreme Rules set up. I was shocked that there was no Apollo involving the MVP segment. I thought he was going to make a return.
2 weeks now, isn't it?
Yes, 2 weeks. Maybe he got sick. And that's why he hasn't actually really been on the show. But I enjoyed the main event, and I enjoyed seeing Drew McIntyre punch Dolph Ziggler. But other than that, it was just a regular average show. Randy cut a good promo.
So exactly what you just said was basically the start and the end.
Yeah. I enjoyed the Randy Orton, Big Show, Ric Flair. I enjoyed Ric Flair trying to tell Big Show, hey man, we've been friends 20 years, blah, 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 blah. And all that. I thought that was a solid Ric Flair promo, and just like it was a non-traditional Ric Flair screaming at the top of his lungs and talking promo.
I'm sorry, I was put off by Ric Flair telling Big Show that he was athletic.
He
was athletically sound.
Big Show is extremely athletic for his size. Like, you remember when he used to go on top in WCW and drop that elbow? or those matches he had with Braun Strowman, and he's in the best shape of his life now. He's okay athletic. He's athletic for his size. That's what I give him that. I'm not gonna take that away from Big Show.
Did you see the hint of Randy? Like, that old man better not mess up or I'm gonna get him too.
Yeah, the entire show I was thinking Randy is gonna kick him. This is the episode. But it's not gonna probably be until, I don't know, 2 weeks from now, a week after. I don't know when he's gonna get Ric Flair, but I'm waiting for him to get Ric Flair. Because Randy doesn't need Ric Flair. He's only there to be a victim.
The only thing if he kicks Ric Flair, the only thing he's getting is Triple H. Though there's no other person on his Legend Killer tour that he could probably get. Well,
Drew McIntyre can always just come up and defend him and be like, "Hey, man, you can't be kicking Ric Flair. He's a legend, and he stuck out for you." And even in that's why I was like, they probably not gonna pull it this week, because if Drew would come out to save him, he's really just looking over Dolph Ziggler by a lot. Like, it's total, he's ignoring him completely at this point. But, who knows what they're going with this in general. But do you look forward to the match next week? The unsanctioned Big Show versus Randy Orton match.
I don't understand why this couldn't actually be on Extreme Rules. Like, there's nothing that couldn't say, like, oh yeah, the card is so jam-packed of amazingness that we can't fit this on the match. And it's not... it's like... Because this isn't the reason to make me come back for Raw next week.
What? Big Show don't sell you? Big Show and Randy Orton doesn't sell you? It's so... Nah, it really doesn't. It's not like... I need to see Raw. It must be Monday, guys, as they keep advertising. But, no. But I look forward to the match. I think it's going to be a solid match, but I'm not really going to invest my time in it. Like, it's just... I don't know. Moving on. We had 2 returns this week. Shayna Baszler killed some ninjas and made R-Truth and Tozawa walk away, as well as the return to save Ruby Riott, the EST of the WWE. Bianca Belair returned. Manny, who do you think had the best return? Or, not only that, who has the best projection from here on out?
So, I think Shayna did. As much as I like having Bianca back, I feel like she's just a placeholder till Liv Morgan gets back. Because I think she's one of the few that got sick.
Yeah. Do you think they jumped... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Whereas the Shayna Baszler promo was probably the best promo Baszler's ever done.
Oh, yeah. She just went, looked in the camera and said she's going to give the roster a reality check, and she's basically going to beat everybody's ass. I look forward to seeing her versus Asuka, if that's what they're going with for SummerSlam. Or even if they plan on doing an Evolution 2. I feel that I feel like the rich got richer in a way. I don't know. Raw doesn't really have any women either. But they did double up on some of the women. I don't know what their plan is to do with Bianca after this. Like you said, was she just a Liv Morgan placeholder? Or do they have something planned for a long term? Or is this a one-off? Is she going to be here and then just disappear again? Because it seemed like they did an abrupt stop on this storyline with Liv and Ruby Riott when Bianca came out. Because I was like, she's not losing. And she had a good showing in the match. She was the Bianca of old. They destroyed the Iconics. And I don't know where they go after this with Bianca other than I'm going to challenge for the title. But you also have Shayna winning contending. Who would you prefer going after Asuka? Shayna or Bianca?
I don't really want Bianca to go for that title and then just lose. Like how they booked her in NXT. Mm-hmm. Where she had a good few title matches. And yeah, they were good. But it's like it felt like it was a push that wasn't just like that kind of just went under the way given how talented Belair is.
Yeah.
So I think Shayna would be a good match. It continues the fact that they just dropped her. Like as soon as Becky got pregnant, they just dropped Shayna and just went full on with Asuka.
Mhm. Yeah, and you weren't going to give her the money in the bank. I don't feel like that's a threat. I enjoyed what they were doing before her when she was actually being malicious and injuring people and then walking away. I don't know if they're going back in that route or she planned on fighting Natty some more. I don't really want to see that. But I look forward to both of what these women are going to do. I believe they are some of the cream of the crop of the division. And the rich just got richer. The WWE's women's division continues to shine. And we're moving on to the tag team champions.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Malcolm Bivens had the best tweet I've seen in a while.
Oh.
So that's the face we're all looking at. Yeah?
Yes. Malcolm
Bivens tweets, your mum, when she got home and you forgot to take the chicken out the freezer.
Yeah. She literally was going to kill somebody. Like, hold on. Dab of sweat, as you guys are right, I am dying, as always. That is a face for television and a face of fear. And she literally looks like she's about to commit murder. And it was terrifying. And I do not blame Tozawa or R-Truth for getting out of there. Because he was going to beat him. By the way, those are the worst ninjas ever. What have they been... What is Tozawa teaching you?
They're still better than the Gimps on the Dark Order.
Well, the Gimps mostly stand there. Oh. So, moving on to the tag team champions and the SmackDown champion. The Golden... oh my god, I'm blanking on the name.
That's Golden Role Models.
The Golden Role Models.
Which is not their name.
Which it's not. It's maybe the ultimate. I don't think they've settled on an actual name. I'm going with the Boston Hug Connection. Let's go all the way back to that. But Bayley and Sasha versus the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane. Manny, what were your thoughts on this match?
Very solid match. Like, it's kind of what you needed. Like after I got done with the middle of Raw. It's like, oh, there's a decent tag match at the end. I was like, okay, cool. And it was a really good match. It was another good showing that Kairi needs to stay in WWE. Who knows what the rumors are talking about, but she needs to stay.
After a really good match, like you said, they had Raw Talk with Asuka and Kairi Sane, and Kairi Sane challenged Asuka to a WWE title, women's title match next week if she retains against Sasha Banks. Now, before I go into that, I'm going to say I don't believe she should retain against Sasha Banks. I want to give the Golden Role Models all the belts so they can complete their prophecy of running the entire damn company, and then they fight it out at either SummerSlam, Evolution 2 to find out who is the new women's undisputed champion. What are your thoughts on Kairi Sane challenging Asuka for Monday and all that I just said?
I like it, but that just sounds like they're writing her off TV for good.
Yeah. It does seem like it'd be one last match. I don't know if we've had a Kairi Sane Asuka match yet. No, right? They have never actually wrestled
They've always been a tag team on the main roster, haven't they?
Yeah. Yep. So, if that does happen, that gives me another match other than Big Show and Randy Orton to look forward to. And if this is the write-off of Kairi Sane, I really look forward to this match. However, with that being said, I don't think they're going to get to that point. Sasha Banks is going to win this title. She needs to win it. I need her and Bayley, champion versus champion, to decide who's the best wrestler in the world or women's wrestler in the world. And it needs to be settled at SummerSlam in the biggest match in women's wrestling history, in which they may even main event, because they are the stars of the show.
Who's going face?
I think I would go, honestly, even though I believe Sasha is probably the better heel, I would honestly go with Sasha as the face. Because if there was an arena, there are, I believe, more Sasha fans than there are Bayley fans. And I think Bayley has just found her own as being a heel, and I wouldn't want to change that up. Because I think Bayley's heel work lately has just been, it's off the charts ridiculous. Like, she seemed more comfortable on the microphone or in her role. But then again, I don't want to see them broken up. There's so many things. There's just so many things. Also,
the chat's going wild at the moment.
Oh, yeah? I see it's a lot of Bianca Belair talk.
There was a lot of Bianca and Ford talk. about producing the most athletic children in the world.
Yeah.
Chris said, have Eric replace Dawkins. He said it doesn't matter what black replaces which.
Oh, I don't believe Eric is. I don't know what's Eric's stance still on Dawkins, if he still wants to replace. I remember the last time he brought up Dawkins, he actually enjoyed Dawkins. But Denzel Dejonet is still waiting in the wings to get that spot. There hasn't been any squash matches actually on Raw in a while. There's been just straight up matches. And in this Raw, they gave the entire 6 o'clock hour, Pacific time, or 9 o'clock Eastern, whatever, to the Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, Buddy Murphy, Aleister Black. Humberto Carrillo wasn't there this week, but Kevin Owens' spot.
I think this is what it was that made me a bit bored. I think I'm getting a bit tired. I just need the match to happen.
There's only so much you can say about this. It's the eye for an eye.
Seth's promo just went on for way too long.
I enjoyed it.
You got Kevin Owens adding to it, and it's just like, Kevin, you ain't even got a match.
He's back there getting people to wear masks. That's the news story report. He's the advocate for masks, which I feel like it should have been more than just him going up to Vince and going like, hey, man, come on. But I feel like this is going on, and we're going to get the match. I really enjoyed Seth promo, but I don't think I need this match on any... There is no finish that this match can have when I'll be like, I think I was satisfied with that. Because they're just going to be a bunch of eye gouges. I think it's supposed to be cinematic, and it's going to look like the eye gouge for Any Given Sunday, or the Kill Bill moment in which Beatrice Kiddo ripped out, I forget the other lady's name. God damn it. So, I don't know what the match is supposed to be. And they spent a lot of time with this, and people hovering around the ring, and I'm 100% not invested. Seth needs another member. I'm thinking it should be Humberto Carrillo. Manny, is there anything else from Monday Night Raw you would like to talk about? Because I feel like it was a pretty bland show. Nothing really that newsworthy. Everything was set up.
It was really bland. I think the main takeaways from Raw were probably the returns of Bianca Belair, who probably ain't going to be round for... I'm expecting Bianca Belair to be on TV for like another 2 weeks before Liv comes back, and then they struggle for something for her. And then the return of the badass Shayna Baszler, who's coming back to take the crown.
To give us a reality check.
And the rest was just setting up for Extreme Rules, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if anybody has any questions in the chat or their thoughts on Monday Night Raw. We're really open to anything, because I'm just filling time right now. This show can end any second, because I got nothing else to talk about. This week gave us nothing. And I don't think no news is happening until Wednesday and this weekend, when the Horror Show Extreme Rules happens. Or now they got me saying the Horror Show Extreme Rules instead of Extreme Rules. Those sons of bitches. But let's see if you guys have anything to chat.
Let's see. Just a question for the chat. If we were ever to do a live stream of a pay-per-view where you watch me and Marcus and Eric's live reactions to the show, would you want to watch something like that?
Pause for the regular internet delay. I was just filling time with my voice right now until we hear bang. Nope, no one yet. I don't know how long this delay is, Manny. I'm just kind of filling time.
I think it's about 30 seconds. And
oh, there we go. Nope. Lotus Dork is talking about Matt Morgan fighting bears. Oh, wow. They're talking about our show, it looks like. How long they've been listening.
Do you know what? The best thing about the Sharpshooters possibly was the Kane cancelling flights episode.
Yeah. By far. It's a ridiculous episode. It's a ridiculous episode. Like, there's so much in that episode. You even get the introduction of the guy that died at the docks in that episode. Everything happens in that episode. We could have stopped after that one. There's no topping that one.
So, El Luchador says yes.
Nice.
Chris says maybe for a match or two, but I'll likely be sleeping. Chris, I probably will be too, because those pay-per-views start at 1 p.m. 1 a.m. in the morning.
I feel like if we start the show, I'll be just being there like, hey, we're gonna be live watching this. And me and Manny for the first match, he was like, yeah, I enjoyed that. And then I don't know, I can't think of a random match. I'm not gonna say this is gonna be boring, but Nikki Cross and Bayley are wrestling, and I'll be like, oh man, they drop kicking this, and I'll just go here. Like just knocked out, and I'll be like, well, I guess I'm gonna finish this by myself, and I guess I have to go until Manny decides to wake up.
Well, you could attempt to wake me up, which would be even funnier, because I'm gonna have to do it from here. It's not like I'm gonna do it from bed.
Yeah, I can't poke you with a stick or anything. What if you're just out? You're knocked out. You're out like a light, and I can't do anything. And it's just like, Manny, I'm talking. I'm looking at you. Like, I can blow horns. I'm trying everything, and it's just not working. I don't know if I can pull it off, the waking you up.
I think it's definitely something we should try, but I think we'll try it around SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, maybe SummerSlam. I would try a different pay-per-view. I don't know which one. Like, this one would actually be one of the more pay-per-views because I'm not invested. Oh God.
Do you want to test it? I'm free to test it this Sunday.
Sure. I'll think about it. I don't think I'm doing anything other than that.
Well, it's 1 in the morning for me, so I'm not going anywhere.
What shirt do I have on? It's Walter. It's my Walter shirt.
Did you just end the show?
I ended the show but brought it back because I meant to put the other thing up because things are out of order because I had to redo the other top. So I'm supposed to just normally hit like command 1, 2, 3 or something like that. But because I created a slide for Raw, it kind of threw everything out of order because I just threw it on. So I didn't know what to put on. So I was like, oh, which one is it? So no, I'm just letting them know. We'll be back Thursday, guys. And if you haven't already, please check out our bonus content of casting wrestlers into roles. This week we cast Hamilton. It came out Monday. You can watch it now on the subscription service on the Sharp DSPN network or the Sharpshooters network. I honestly don't know what it's actually called, even though I do produce shows from it.
Guys in the chat, would you actually go watch that video? Because it's an incredible video. And we would like you to pick who won.
Yeah, just let us know. Just let us know who won. And I know I won, and I'm just going to declare victory anyway. And, just remember there's a lot of other bonus content coming down the aisle. I believe Manny has some good ideas. I have some ideas, and Eric also has some ideas that we just need to work out and fine-tune times to record it and how we're actually going to implement it into a show. So stay tuned for all of that. But that's it. I got nothing else. Manny, you have anything to conclude the show with? A final mission statement at all?
No, not really. I have been doing bits and pieces on Twitter again, just for the show. Trying to get our names out there. I know we got retweeted by a toy channel, a wrestling toy figure channel, which was quite big. I'm not sure if it translated into any type of views or subscribers, but if any of you guys want to come help join the marketing campaign, please just follow me at Manny Das. I'll put it in the chat. and just help with the marketing campaign to get us bigger.
And then buy the merch. Buy our merch. Come on. Look at that shirt Manny has on. Don't you want to look like me or Manny? Come on, I already look like me and Manny. You want to look like me and Manny. We all want to look like me and Manny. Two big guys, bald, bearding. Come on. Instantly, your beard will grow as soon as you get the shirt, or your money back. Not guaranteed at all. I lied. I'm about to lie. I'm not.
It does really grow. I just trim mine. Like I do look like Marcus some days with that thick beard.
Well, I don't think this is gonna get now that I'm out of work again, because I do not plan on shaving. I was actually thinking about trimming it, but then I'm like, nah, I'm not going anywhere. Just a second mask. What else? There was something else I was gonna bring up other than shop at what's the site? It's
storefrontier.com, and I think it's /DSPN.
Ah, very creative on our part.
But yeah, storefrontier.com/DSPN.
And Wes asks, "Do I dye my beard?" That is no. I do not dye my beard.
He does.
Don't tell him my secrets. Don't tell him my secret. No, I do not dye this beard. It's just really shiny today because I probably put too much oil on. I literally rushed to get this show ready. I was on the phone and it was just like, oh God, how do I look? Oh God, let's go. Boom. That was longer than I thought it would go. But
character shirts. You mean like cartoon character, like us as caricatures, or just us animated? I don't know why you would want that, Chris. Like, I don't know why I would want. I wouldn't wear a shirt of my face on a shirt. That's weird.
I would wear a face with my shirt on it just because. That'd be weird, but it'd be for people to wear it. I don't know. They'll sell it. I'm sure. I just use Photoshop West to do the graphics. It's pretty much, and I think Eric uses Keynote or some kind. Also, on a side note, tune in to our Thursday show so you can see me become the new Sharpshooters champion. I will be the champ after, I believe, Damian Priest defeats Cameron Grimes, Eric's favorite wrestler, in our battle of this. If not, we'll go to a tie, and then we battle for the belt again at Backlash. Again, if I become champion, Manny, I may duck you and go after anybody else in the chat and defend an open challenge for my title.
I said you had to have a beat. As commissioner, you had to be a host on the show.
Oh, what? Oh, well, whoever has been on there, Wes or Disman or whoever. I think we've done a bunch of roundtables for people.
I won't even say host. If you manage to if we find a way which you guys can call in occasionally.
Eric already has that.
That will account as you hosting the show.
Alright, I'm going to end the show. We've rambled on and milked this for as much as we could. This is the shortest show I think we've ever did, 33 minutes. But that's because wrestling gave us nothing. They failed us. We didn't fail them. I am Marcus, the grand finale, and I'm always joined by Manny. Or, you can do your own outro. I got nothing.
I think you just outroed me already. I'm Lord Manny Hayes.
Tune in Thursday. Well, will we have a recap of the Wednesday Night Roar? Thank you guys very much. Those in the chat for participating. Have a good night. And stay safe out there in these streets.